Hey guys, how are the childcare owners doing out there? For those of you guys who do not know me, my name is Donna Wafer, and I am a childcare CFO. I assist childcare owners in ensuring that you guys are not paying more than your fair share in taxes through legal tax loopholes per the IRS. And I also assist you guys in ensuring that your revenues are increasing on an annual basis with strategic financial management. Okay. I only work with childcare owners, so I'm here to serve you, to assist you in any areas that you are needing assistance within. Okay. Now, today I want to talk about something that is very important, and this is a question that I get all the time from childcare owners. The question is, how do you pay yourself as a childcare owner? Okay. There are many different answers to this question, and it depends. It really depends on how you pay yourself as a childcare owner. All right. Now, the number one thing that you need to be aware of is, how is your childcare structured? When I say structured, I want to know, how is your business formed? Are you a sole proprietor childcare? Are you a LLC, a limited liability company childcare? Are you an S corporation childcare? Are you a C corp childcare? Are you a partnership? Are you a nonprofit? All of that plays a big role in how you will pay yourself as a childcare owner. Okay. So let's talk about this childcare owner. She was an sole prop. I'm going to use that for an example. And this is a true story. The childcare owner, she was a sole prop, and she set herself up on a systematic payroll. And when I say systematic payroll, I want to make sure that I'm talking in terms that are relatable to the childcare owner and digestible to the childcare owner. So when I talk about things, you'll see me explain things and break things down as accurate as I can possibly break them down, because I want you to understand this information. I want the information to be relatable to you as a childcare owner, and I want you to be able to digest this information so that you can use it to make whatever changes, whatever adjustments you need to make in your childcare. Okay. So going back to my example, she was a sole proprietor, and she used a payroll platform such as Gusto. Okay. Gusto, she put herself on payroll, and she put her staff on payroll as well. Of course, you know, when you put yourself on a systematic payroll, you're paying FICA, which is your Social Security and Medicare tax. You're paying taxes such as federal income tax, state income tax, all those good taxes that you are required to pay as the employer, as they are called payroll taxes. Okay. So she had been putting herself on payroll for the past year, putting her staff on payroll. So when it came to file her taxes, we were filing her tax returns, and she informed me, she said, I see that I'm only able to write off the wages that I've paid my staff. She said, I'm on payroll. I paid myself through payroll, and we look back at her documents, and indeed, she paid herself through payroll. But I asked her, I said, why did you put yourself on a systematic payroll? As how your business is formed, you're a sole proprietor. As a sole proprietor, you do not put yourself on a systematic payroll. You can put your staff on a systematic payroll, but if you put yourself on a systematic payroll, you can't write what the wages you paid yourself, because they're not applicable. Your wages are not applicable to be written off. Now, your staff wages per the IRS, they're applicable to be written off, but you're a sole prop. And she said, well, I've never heard of that before. I said, yes. I said, per the Internal Revenue Service guidelines, if you are formed as a sole proprietor, you can get a tax benefit for the wages that you pay your staff, but you cannot get a tax benefit for the wages that you pay yourself as the owner. I said, so as a sole proprietor, you should have never put yourself on a systematic payroll, as you cannot get a tax benefit from that, which you can't. I said, as a sole proprietor, I said, which is important, why you should always have an accountant on board for your child care, because they would have informed you, you are just supposed to be paying yourself through owner's draws. Okay, and this is something only an accountant would know, and they will know how to classify wages that you're paying yourself as owner's draws, because they know that how you're formed as a sole proprietor, you can't get a tax benefit in regards to paying yourself through a systematic payroll. You have to pay yourself through owner's draws, which means that not only did she not get a tax benefit because she was paying herself through a systematic payroll, guess what? When she was paying herself through that systematic payroll, she was paying all the taxes that her employees were paying, such as FICA, Social Security, all that good stuff. And guess what? She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to pay those taxes because she was considered a sole prop, and she was only supposed to be paying herself through owner's draws. She was never supposed to be on a systematic payroll. So not only does she not get a benefit for the wages that she's paid herself through payroll, she's also out of money that she's paid employer taxes on. Because if you're not supposed to be on payroll, then of course that means that you're not supposed to be paying payroll taxes on yourself. So she's out of that money. All right. So do you guys see how important it is to always consult with a financial professional before just doing something? Don't just throw yourself on a payroll. Always seek guidance. There is someone out there that can help you, that can answer your questions in regards to, okay, what do I need to do to set myself up on a payroll if I'm a sole proprietor? And a financial professional is going to tell you, you don't need to set yourself up on the payroll because you are formed as a sole prop. We were just do owner's draws for you. That's how we'll classify it in your bookkeeping, which is, again, why it's important to have good record keeping. And the financial professional will also inform you, hey, but your stages, your staff, they can be set up on a systematic payroll, and the wages that you're paying them through that systematic payroll, you can write off and receive a tax benefit for it at the end of the year. All right. So that was just trial and error that owner had to go through to understand, okay, so if I want to actually write off my wages that I'm paying myself, how do I need to be formed? Then you see how one question leads to another question, and it's a ripple effect. And so that's when that owner knows that, okay, I need to be formed differently so that I can write off my wages too. Okay. All right. So it's very important in regards to how you pay yourself as a child care owner. Like I said, it depends. It depends on if you're a sole prop. It depends on if you're an LLC, S Corp, C Corp, partnership, nonprofit organization. All of that depends. So it's very important to get with your financial professional to see, are you set up correctly on a systematic payroll, and should you even be set up on a systematic payroll? Okay. Now, if you find yourself running into this problem and you have no idea if you are even supposed to be set up on a payroll, if you are, and if you're not set up on a payroll, should you be set up on a payroll? If you have all these questions in your head, not, really having clarity on, am I supposed to be on payroll? Am I not supposed to be on payroll? I have set aside some time to talk with you. There is a link below this video. Click the link and book a 15-minute strategy session with me so that we can assess your childcare and assess the formation of your childcare and assist you in knowing that, hey, should you be set up on a payroll or should you not be set up on a payroll, and the reasons why. The reasons why in regards to whatever option it comes out to be. So again, thank you guys for taking time to look at this video, and I hope that it educated you in regards to should you be set up on payroll as a child care owner. And I'll be posting more videos just to inform you guys, to educate you guys, because it's very important that you operate and you run your child care in a very, very business just a business establishment, because this is not a hobby. All right. This is not a hobby. This is a billion-dollar industry, and it should be run as such. And I want to help you as much as I can. Again, there is a link below this video. Click the link and book a free 15-minute strategy session with me. And if you are watching this video on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel below. And I look forward to helping you guys and just giving you guys more videos to help you in your childcare. Have a great day.